Can you say player of the week? AP player of the week, averaging 26 points, 9.2 assists, and 2 is she had last week. These numbers have been crucial for the Fever, whose system break have secured back-to-back victories by more than 10 points, something they had achieved all season long, suggesting that the Olympic break has paid off. They currently sit 7th in the league, where the top 8 teams make the playoffs. With the struggles of the Wings, Sparks, and Mystics, it's looking increasingly like the Indiana would make the postseason for the first time in 2016, even with 12 games left to play. Let's discuss it. Let's see what it means for the league, what it means for Catlin. Thank you for joining the King Joe Show. Let's go.
Took some overtime to get the time right. Had to lose a little mind to get my mind right. Finally realized, but in hindsight, you wanted the limelight. Me priority never once. You kept close but never really wasn't. I accept you're like a focus. Agree with all your choices. Needed you to need me. Needed you to see. Until I found the right direction, I think my reflection would agree. Had to find the me in me.
The Short Sport by King David Jordan.
Thank you. Welcome to the King Joe Show, the late night show with King Joe. I hope everybody's having a great day, a great night. I hope you had a great day and enjoyed a great night with the late night show. I told you it's coming back. Y'all didn't believe me. Y'all didn't believe I was coming back. I told you I was coming back tonight. I told you I was going to get into the Catlin conversation tonight. And we was going to have a discussion about Queen Catlin. Can you guys say Queen Catlin? Queen Catlin, who won, that's right, player of the week. And man, it feels so sweet. Thank you so much. If you don't mind hitting the like and subscribe button, it'll only take 1 second to hit that like, subscribe button, turn on notifications. Man, we're so glad. Make sure you join us in the chat. Say hello in the chat. Man, listen, say hello in chat and make sure that we know you're here and hit that thumbs up. Appreciate it so we can help the algorithm get to where it is. Listen, we got a crazy second show for you today. So let's go ahead and get into it. CC Catlin Clark wins the AP Player of the Week and is making a lot, and I mean a lot of noise. Making a lot of noise. And it's crazy because what I appreciate about being on the show and what I appreciate about the things we do on the show is the fact that we're trailblazers. We're definitely trailblazers. We sit here and we say things and we do things and people say, oh man, they so crazy. He's so crazy. King don't know what he's talking about. King don't know what he's doing. He don't know what he's talking about. He's just talking. He's so crazy. And it was funny because it was interesting because we were sitting there and about 2 weeks ago, right before the All-Star break, we kept saying here on this show, me, the Clarkies, and everyone else kept saying the same thing. And when I initially said it, folks said, man, you crazy. You gotta be crazy. You must have lost your mind. And what I said on the show was, what I made clear on the show was, I said, hey, I said, listen, Catlin is balling. And this is before the break. This is before the Olympic break. This is when we found out she got snubbed. I said, Catlin is balling out of control right Y'all got to understand. It's crazy right now. And she's balling out of control. But understand this. Because she's balling out of control, guess what? Wait till she get her legs under her and she gets a shot back. I said, if Caitlin gets a shot back and gets her legs under her, Catlin could possibly average 25 and 10. People are, oh, Kid, you crazy. You crazy, Kid, you crazy. 25 and 10, 25 and 10. I said, don't even think about the fact that what Caitlin Clark is doing, and if they get up to about the 5th seed, which is possible, if they get up to about the 5th seed, Caitlin Clark is the MVP. I said, what? She's what? Nah. She's listen. Caitlin Clark, if they get up to the 5th seed, dare we say, dare we put out, dare we communicate, dare we start to participate, that Caitlin Clark, I think I just made up a word. Dare we start to put out in the atmosphere that Queen Catlin is now in the MVP conversation. Queen Catlin is now starting to take her rightful place as the face of the WNBA. And folks said, no, Key, no, you're crazy. You're losing your mind. Have you lost your mind? And we're like, no, we haven't lost our mind. We just see what's happening and we analyze what's happening. And we use our God-given discernment to look through analyzation and say, hey, the person that is the most exciting player, the person that's the most popular player, the person that is the most infamous and famous at this point in time is starting to ball. She's figured it out. And yeah, people talk like before, they're like, oh, before this run on this of the Fever, where they won all these games, before then Caitlin was struggling. And she was. But her numbers wasn't as bad as people try to make it out to be. She still was doing 15, 7, and 6. And that's struggling at the beginning of the season. That was doing a losing streak. That was with no rest. That was with no going straight from NCAA finals, #1 pick, playing in a couple of preseason games, to now we're playing in the WNBA. And with all that being said, guess what? Caitlin Clark was doing well. And all I kept saying, and all y'all can go check. The crazy thing is this. What you're seeing now is the media trying to backtrack. What you're seeing now is media and fandoms backtracking. They're backtracking. They moonwalking like Michael Jackson. They slide it back like Michael Jackson because they thought for sure it was going to take them 3 years to figure it out. And we was one of the first ones to say, period, Caitlin Clark is going to win in this league, be the face of this league. And if y'all watch out, let her get some rest, Caitlin Clark is going to challenge A'ja Wilson for the MVP. Now, and somebody like Garden Snake, if you're a Garden Snake, man, I don't know if I trust you. You know, we cut the heads off snakes. But the Garden Snake said that said, you're fanboying out, sir. MVP is about consistent dominance all season long. A'ja's MVP. A'ja's MVP. But see, let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let's look at A'ja's team. Let's look at what A'ja has. All right? Let's look at Garden Snake. Let's look at what A'ja has on her team. A'ja Wilson plays on a team when not one, when not two, when not three, but has 4 Olympians, 4 Olympic gold medals. Think about that. Think about that now. 4. What's up, Mark? What's going on? Think about this one time. 4 players, right? They got gold medals. Or is it 3? I think it's 3. 3 players. 3 players. 3 players. No, 4. I'm right. 4 players that have Olympic gold medals. Audrey Wilson is putting up numbers. She's putting up phenomenal numbers. Great numbers. But you have 4 players. Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Audrey Wilson, Chelsea Gray, all of them are what? Olympians. And gold medalists. If I'm not mistaken, majority of them are multi-gold medalists. And if we turn around and we look at the standings, right? If we turn around and look at the standings, you see the Aces is in 5th place. 5th place. They're in 5th place. Sitting at 17-10. And we ain't even gonna talk about the fact that they have a Hall of Fame coach also. Like we don't like we gotta look at the whole, like what you guys want to do. You guys want to lick the icing. But you gotta eat the whole cake, anime. You gotta eat the whole cake. Y'all wanna lick the icing. Audrey Wilson is putting up great numbers. She is putting up great numbers. Without a doubt. And for the last couple of years, Audrey Wilson has dominated. And she still is dominating. Don't get it twisted. She's playing phenomenal basketball. Phenomenal basketball. But if you turn around and look at her team with 4 Olympians, you have to kind of say they're underachieving. They're underachieving. If you come around and look at that team with the championship experience that they have, you can sit there, because the MVP is not a lifetime achievement award. All right? The MVP is not a life. And let's be honest. Let's keep this honest. Let's keep this thing on honest. Right? Let's keep it honest. Because a lot of people, when it comes to Audrey Wilson and the MVP, a lot of people wanted to crown her the MVP because of what happened last year. Talk, King. I will. If you remember last year, see, a lot of people, I followed a little, because you know what the stereotype is, what the media tries to tell you is that because we're Caitlin Clark fans, that we didn't pay attention. Because we were Caitlin Clark fans, that we didn't see certain articles and certain things that was going on in WNBA. And that's what people try to tell us. That's what people try to tell us. But the thing is, this is the thing. See, we remember this time last year. I'm gonna show it to you. And a lot of things that's happening this year is the WNBA trying to make up from something that happened last year, and you can't do that. Now, is Audrey Wilson putting up phenomenal numbers, dominant numbers? Yes, she is. But the team that she's on allows her to put up dominant numbers and phenomenal numbers. The familiarity that she has with the coaching staff, with the system, with the players, allows her to do the things that she does. Now, will she be dominant on any other team? Possibly. Possibly. I'm probably going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. But 17-10 with 4 Olympians, gold medalists, all playing together, you can only get 17 and 10. And what happened is, this is the thing. Here we go. Every time we deal with Catlin, we got to deal with agendas. Every time. Every time we deal with Catlin, we got to deal with, the past trying to interrupt the future. Correct? Well, I sound like the Democratic Party. Right? We try to infiltrate the past into the present, and then try to block, the future. We want to say, oh, Catlin has all this time to do everything she's got to do. She's definitely going to be in the Olympics in 2028. We be like, well, how you know that? How you know it's going to be Olympics in 2028? Was it Olympics in 2020? Or was it COVID? You got all these people. Audrey Wilson is the obvious MVP. At the moment, she may be. But the season's not over it yet. You have about 13, 14 games left. And if they mess around and let Caitlin Clark catch them or tie them, you got to get. And Caitlin keeps scoring and scoring 26 and 9 for the remainder of the season. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. 26 and 9 might be low. Might be low. Y'all got to remember, Creasy Size took Caitlin them out early last game. Nora Quinn was all bad because, Kate was pumping up the crowd and the way they took him out. Creasy Size took Caitlin Clark them out last game. Because, people mad. Sharon Swoops is all mad because, I wish Adrian would have got that 20, got that 20 points and 20 rebounds. And I was looking at Sharon Swoops like, yeah, man, but you do know that if Caitlin would have stayed in the game, she probably would have had 25 and 15. She probably had 25 and 15. It took her out early. Probably not 15. Probably 25 and 10. It took her out early. Her team was up that much. Angel Louise got taken out because her team was getting beat by that much. See the difference? But you put all that together, and the Ace is 17 and 10. The Ace is 17 and 10. The Fever 13 and 15. And y'all remember the issue, and this is why all year this year, the WNBA has been Sharon Swoops is definitely not fun at Catlin. That's why all year the WNBA has been pushing Aja Wilson. Y'all know why? Do y'all know why? Not just because she's a phenomenal player. Let me say it again. Not just because she's not. I mean, because she's definitely a phenomenal player. Definitely. More than likely, the top player in the NBA. Definitely. She's definitely the top player in the NBA. But you're going to look at this, though. Minnesota just beat them. And Audrey Wilson had 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists with a -7. Now she's averaging, show that. She's averaging. I didn't even listen. Yeah, I would say so. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Because we got these back to back. She's averaging 27 points. This is what Aja Wilson is averaging. Aja Wilson's averaging 27 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Those are phenomenal numbers. Phenomenal. Those are MVP numbers. They lost their last game. Tonight. Last night. They got beat last night by Minnesota, 96-87. And she had 15 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. That's what she had. And Minnesota went crazy. Okay? I'm finna say something. And I said it before, and people looked at me crazy when I make this assessment. This year is different. If it was an ordinary year, this year is different. And what people don't recognize is Cheryl Reeves. Ooh, talk this King Joe. Cheryl Reeves, the coach. Cheryl Reeves. I'm gonna tell you, I don't really like her like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think she's sneaky. She's 5 miles. She doesn't have a lot of her decorum isn't classy at all. Cheryl Reeves, and then too the way she talked about Catlin, what I thought was inappropriate. Some of the things that she did and some of the hate she showed towards. But Cheryl Reeves, the Lynx coach, pulled. Check this out, y'all gonna when you hear what I'm saying, I'm gonna break down. Pulled a Mike D'Antoni with Kobe Bryant. Okay, what you mean, King? Anybody know if y'all NBA players, if y'all NBA fans, y'all know what I'm talking about. When Kobe Bryant played with Mike D'Antoni. And Mike D'Antoni, because of injury and because of different things, ran Kobe to the ground. Nobody played more minutes in the Olympics than two people, which happens to be Cheryl Reeves' biggest competition, Stewie, and who else? A'ja Wilson. It's like, but King is only 6 more games. Man, they were on the court just about every minute of those games. It's a different year this year. And if you can't tell that the Olympics could possibly hurt A'ja Wilson and Stewie more than it hurt Caitlin Clark. Why? Because Caitlin Clark got much needed rest. Yeah, I remember the Lakers won their last championship. I'm a Laker fan. The Laker fans, you remember Lakers won their last championship. The Lakers won their last championship in the bubble. Y'all know why that was so important? Because the Lakers got months off for LeBron, AD, all them to heal, all them to get all them to get the bones together. So when they were in the bubble, they were fresh. They had a big rest and they were fresh. It was no way you was beating the first leg LeBron, the first leg in Rondo, a first leg at Dwight Howard. They were fresh. They had the size, they had the teeth to run, and they had fresh legs. We saw it happen. Listen to me now. We saw it happen the other night. Boy, I'm breaking down something. Y'all got to pay attention to what I'm saying. Please. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Hit that like and subscribe. Please hit that like and subscribe. Please hit that like and subscribe. If you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe. We just saw it happen yesterday. We saw it happen yesterday. And like, King, what did we see happen? We saw the Mercury get beat by the Atlanta Dream. We saw the Aces get beat by the Minnesota Lynx. What we're seeing, and these are the players that had the main, except for New York. New York has been doing their thing. Except for New York. But you gotta remember, Sabrina didn't play that much. Diana's coming out looking pretty fresh too, because Diana didn't play well. She didn't play much either. Diana didn't play that hard. It in the second half, She didn't see well. Diana Taurasi in the Olympics averaged 0.7 points. But that's neither here nor there. But Stewie, A'ja Wilson, guess what? Ran him in the ground to get that goal. And while we were upset that neither that Catlin did not make it. Right? While we were upset that Catlin did not make it, We were happy she was able to get a rest. Happy. Think about this now. Now, she came back last night with 22, but even the game against the Chicago Sky a couple of nights ago, Kalia Cooper only had 7 points. She was tired. She was tired. She was tired. The commentators used to say, well, you knew she was going to hit the wall eventually. She's been playing all these minutes in the Olympics. She's playing 30 plus minutes every night. She's shooting and everything. She was tired. Luckily that she had enough. Luckily she was playing Angel Reese still. I got jokes. I ain't even gonna say it. You know, big shout out to Miss Big Reese for getting luckily she playing the Sky. They ain't got no shooters. And they refuse to go to Cardoso. And they have a Cardoso. But these players are tired. But guess who got a good rest? Queen Catlin got a huge rest. And while Asia Wilson is out there putting on a great show, the whole thing with the WNBA from the beginning of the year to now, the whole thing with the WNBA has been Asia Wilson is going to be the MVP. They start calling for Asia Wilson to be the MVP before the season started. They start calling for Asia Wilson to be the MVP the first week of the season. And she was putting up some monster numbers. Monster numbers. But Asia, if she drops off and she goes to averaging 15 points a game or 16 points a game and stop being was it 27? Stop averaging what she's averaging now. You mean to tell me that the young upstart couldn't creep in? If they go on a losing streak, you mean to tell me and they end up a few games over 500, you still gonna give her the MVP? They probably will. You know why? Because of what happened last year. And what happened last year is, and I know we're gonna get back to Catlin, but I want to do with this. I want to do with Asia Wilson because this is a big one that people keep talking about. Tell me about what Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson is this. Asia Wilson, and the reason that they've been trying to push Asia Wilson, other than her great play. Now, number one is her amazing play. Number one is her amazing game. Number one is her amazing stats. All that is first and foremost the reason why Asia Wilson should be the MVP. Let me say it again. Her amazing play, her amazing stats, all those are reasons why Asia Wilson should be in the MVP conversation. And at the very top. We're not saying that. We're not coming up here blaspheming. We're not being blasphemous. But what we are saying is this. If there's a slippage because of, and she's going to have to rest. They're going to have to get some rest in. Like once they solidify their playoff berth, you're going to have to rest her. You're going to have to sit her down. Dev, what's going on, Debbie? What's going on, Mark? What's going on, Garden Snake? What's going on, guys? Thank y'all so much. She's got to get some rest. But this is what y'all got to understand. Last year, Asia Wilson put up amazing numbers last year. Wilson averaged 22 points, 9.5 rebounds, and 1.6 assists. Now, she's way above that with the 27 points right now. 12 rebounds. But Stewie won the MVP last year. Stewie came in and snuck and won it last year. Because Stewie came back and averaged 23 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 3 assists, shooting 46%. And a lot of people, if you remember, the conversation was Asia Wilson was disrespected. If you remember last year, look at the date. The conversation was Asia Wilson was disrespected by the MVP media and the MVP votes. I want y'all to see it because y'all to say, well, kids is making, here we go. Hell no, what you're talking about. If you remember last year, you had people talking about it was racial. See, this race stuff didn't just start with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Last year with Asia Wilson, and last year, guess what? They were saying last year that it was racist that Stewie beat out Asia Wilson. So the media has made it their point this year, and Asia Wilson has made it her point this year to be on a tear to be like, it's not going to be any doubt. She made it a point in the finals, and the Aces beat the Liberty. And then she want to start out this year and say, okay, it's not going to be any doubt that I'm the MVP. And everything is going to as planned. Until one, Miss Catlin Clark shows up to the scene. To the most popular, infamous, famous, dynamic, exciting player in the WNBA history popped up on the scene. And this is the thing, right? Y'all can say that Asia Wilson is better than Caitlin Clark at this point in her career. Y'all can say that. Y'all can say that Asia Wilson is more accomplished at this point in her career than Caitlin Clark. Y'all can say that. Y'all can say that Asia Wilson deserves everything. And we'll agree with you 110%. But this is the problem that y'all had with Asia. This is the problem that Asia Wilson and the WNBA and everybody's having with Caitlin. I keep telling y'all every show, the problem with that, with Asia Wilson and the WNBA, and the reason why the Dejanay Harrington is complaining, talking about they're not promoting our games, the reason why others are saying it's not about Caitlin, the reason all this is going down, the reason the hate, the reason that the speed walking to bump the girl, the reason all this is going down is this. You want to know why? Because as great as Asia, as great as these players, Stewie, as great as they were, nobody cared. It was just a little bitty group of people that watched the game and cared about the game. You had Stewie against Asia Wilson for the finals. Only 800,000 people. You had Sabrina. You had Stewie. You had Jackie Young. You had Kelsey Plum. You had all these in there against for the WNBA title. Nobody cared. They got washed to NFL preseason, college football. They got washed to all that. And those ratings didn't get to 1 million. So is Angel Reese. We know Angel Reese not. Is Asia Wilson the top player in the WNBA? Yeah, probably so. Is a Stewie probably top 2? Yep, probably so. All right. She's probably top 2. You know what I'm saying? And are these great players? Yeah. Of course. Did people care? No. Think about it now. Wait, because y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing. Can we look at it? Can we look at the two? Can we pull up? Let's pull up the two. Hold on. I got it on this end. I got it over here. I'm gonna pull it up. I got it. I'm going on my computer. All right, there we go. There's one. I want y'all to see the two New York Liberty. New York Liberty. I want y'all to see the players on both of those teams. For New York, you got Sabrina Ionescu, right? I think I said it right there. Right? You got Breanna Stewart. You got Courtney Vanderloo. Right? You got Laney. You got Jacquel Jones. These are top players in the W. Sabrina's a top player in the W. Stewie is a top player in the W. Now let's look at New York. Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Asia Wilson, Chelsea, the point guard, Chelsea Gray. All right? So you got 6 Olympians playing against each other for the championship. And they couldn't get 1 million views. In the championship, WNBA championship. They got lost in the shuffle. Because guess what? The sports, listen, around summertime, sports takes a break. Think about it. Stephen A., Shannon, all those guys been on break. We about to hear from Skip. Skip may be coming back. You know, all those guys take a break during the summertime. And between August, the end of July, the first half of August. And they start gearing back up once NFL preseason training camp starts. They start gearing back up once the college football season starts. They start gearing back up once the NBA offseason and free agency and things starts. And guess what? Those numbers. But guess what's happening this year? Guess on Sunday. On a Sunday. Guess how many viewers they had on a Sunday with Catlin Clark? 2.3 million. So don't come at me with, oh, you just fanboying out. The number, the stats. The stats are facts. If they're accurate, the stats are facts. You can't come at me and say, hey, everybody's watching. No, they wasn't. More people have found out about the greatness of Asia Wilson because of Catlin Clark. More people have found out about the greatness of Stewie because of Catlin Clark. More people found out about Dejanay. We didn't know who Dejanay was till she got at Catlin. So you're like, well, everybody ain't fortunate to not to say nothing. We didn't know who she was. Never heard of her. Maybe the hardcore fans had. But the average fan never heard of her. I heard of Asia. I heard of Stewie. I heard of Sabrina. I heard of Tarasi. You heard of the big names. That I'm talking about the average consumer. I'm not talking about the WNBA hardcore fan. I'm talking about the average consumer. Never heard of these ladies. Now they're becoming household names. They're becoming household names. And you got a young lady now that's breaking records. Sis records. Just going out there doing her thing. And it's gotten their team from starting an abysmal record to now being a couple of games away from 500. I told y'all let it be crazy. I told y'all, I said, yo, Caitlin Clark keeps going. After she get her legs back under, you're gonna see a whole different Caitlin. And we starting to see Psycho Caitlin. And another thing that's happening with Caitlin too is, and I talked about this a little bit, Caitlin is getting comfortable being Caitlin. She's starting to recognize what her power is. She's starting to recognize who she is. We're starting to see Catlin from the hour days. I think the WNBA should be very, very careful. What's the Super talking about, man? Y'all need to go back to picking Catlin though, full court, 90 feet. You're like, y'all need to go back and pick Catlin up 90 feet because y'all just let her bring the ball up. It's over with. Y'all need to go back to blitzing her. Every time she get the ball, y'all need to blitz her. See, supposed to say all the new players to Rossi Super. That's because they were 20 years ago when I paid attention to the women's basketball game for a little bit. This is just what it is. This is what it is. We knew who Aja was. We knew who Aja Wilson. I keep saying Aja. I'm sorry, y'all. We knew who Aja. I'm not. Trust me. This is not a Trump Kamala thing. It's not. It's not. We knew who Aja was. We knew who Stewart. We heard of him before. But let's be honest. A lot of people were not interested in watching them play, even for the finals and the WNBA championship. I remember watching Aja Wilson go for what, 53, something like that? 53, 55, 57, something like that. She went from 50 plus. ESPN talked about how great she was. I would have like, okay, yeah, yo, she is. She's dope. She went from 50 plus. They talked about it for a day, over with. I don't even think it made the evening cycle. They talked about it that morning. I don't even think it made the evening news. Man, Catlin didn't play Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's Thursday. And we still talk about Caitlin's performance. Shoot, Angel Reese. We still talking about Angel Reese. People are more invested now. And that's because of, really, I'm going to be honest with you, that's because of the rookie class. I knew of Jewel Lord, but I didn't know Noah Quinn. Noah Quinn is serious. I ain't know about Noah Quinn till they finally killed me. Then I found out about Noah Quinn. Ah, man. But all this is going down. And we consistently see hate against Caitlin Clark, which is ridiculous to me. Like, it's y'all are right. Y'all are right. Ladies, you guys are right. Men are looking like, it's a woman's thing. You know what I'm saying? Men are hey, ladies, you guys are right. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. But men are looking at y'all like, yeah, it's a woman's thing. The hate on Caitlin is definitely a woman's thing. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely, that's definitely feminine energy. That's definitely feminine toxic energy there. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep calling it 100. We gotta keep it a buck. You gotta keep it a buck. Oh, we got a super chat in the building. Super chat, hit that hard for the super chat. Let it ride out. We got a super chat in the building. Thank you so much to our super chat. Super chat, Can You Relate says, hey, I'm just here to let everyone know that CC has the league on notice. Keep up the good work, my man. Thank you, Can You Relate. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for that. And listen, you're dead right. All the way 110% right. All the way 110% right. Super chat. If it's in the super chat, we would definitely read it. Whatever it is, we'll read it. All super chats get read. But thank you so much for it. But you're right. You're right. You're so right. Caitlin Clark is coming out there and let the league know, hey, it's my league. I am the new face. And remember last show, I started to do the poor Asia, but we got the call from Mexico. We had the call from Mexico, and we took the call on from Mexico on the poor Asia thing, on the poor Asia segment. Let's keep it funky, man. I hate, you know what, though? I do feel bad for Asia Wilson. I do, because Asia Wilson is like that. She's nice. She's like that. But the problem with Asia Wilson is she's like Tim Duncan. Fundamentally sound. 12, 15-footer. She's nice. Dominant. People, fundamentally sound. Tim Duncan. That's really what the Aces coach Harron really came and created with the Aces. She created another San Antonio Spurs. She did. She created. Becky Hammond came up, and Becky Hammond created another San Antonio Spurs. She came to the WNBA and created a San Antonio Spurs in the WNBA. Asia Wilson is Tim Duncan. Kelsey Plum is Tony Parker. Yeah, y'all gotta see what's going on. Let's see, but what the WNBA don't understand is the Spurs teams were excited, but the Spurs had Kawhi Leonard. Spurs had Monty Ginobili. How many times you're Ginobili coming through the lane and dunking over Ginobili? Ginobili. How many times you use her? Ginobili did the Spurs run. Tony Parker. Spectacular play. Tim Duncan is just consistent. Oh no, we got another super chat in the building. Thank you so much. We got another super chat in the building. Hit that horn for me. It's another super chat. Charles Steven, thank you, Charles. Thank you so much, Charles. $2 super chat. Charles says, CeCe is getting comfortable on the court. Look out. And she is. CeCe is. Thank you, Charles. Thank you so much. Appreciate you for that. And she is. She's getting mad comfortable. But this is the thing that CeCe brings too, Charles. She brings excitement. CeCe comes out here and she plays a brand of basketball that people are like, yo, I want to see that. She comes out here and plays a brand of basketball that people are like, yo, this is amazing. I'm going to spend my money to go see this. I'm going to see this brand of basketball. What's this up-tempo brand of basketball where they're running the court and shooting threes for half court and they're throwing the ball around? What's this brand of basketball where we get these dazzling passes and these nice layups and the fans are all involved in the game? Who is doing this? Who is putting this on? It's none other than Miss Caitlin Clark. It's Queen Caitlin. And the truth be told, we told y'all a week ago. What a week ago? We told y'all a week ago. We told y'all Caitlin Clark is in the MVP conversation. Listen now. She's in the MVP. She's putting up 26, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. Those are MVP numbers. Like her, love her, hate her, you got to respect that those are MVP numbers. You got to respect it. You can't sit there and say, oh, well, yeah. Those are MVP numbers. And that's what the league is scared of. Because not only is she putting up the numbers, her brand of basketball is exciting. Her brand of basketball, dare we say, is the closest to equivalent to the NBA. What did we just see in the Olympics? What's the most exciting thing on the basketball court in the Olympics? Steph Curry throwing up threes from everywhere, and people been like, oh, God, that's just crazy. You had some dynamic dunks. You had all those. But the difference between the long distance three and the dunk is everybody doesn't have the ability to dunk. Some of y'all got like what is, some of them got like 1-2 inches vert. They can't get up and dunk. But if you got a nice game and you work on your game enough, now you probably never shoot like Steph Curry. Steph Curry's been doing this since he was a young guy. You probably never shoot like Catlin Clark. But the brand is exciting. The brand is exciting where people are traveling. People are putting their money up. You know what I'm saying? People are putting their money up to say, hey, I want to go see them. People are traveling from different countries. I was watching the game the other day. They asked them where they was from. They said, we're from Canada. We came all the way down from Canada to come see Catlin play. People are traveling from across the country, different countries, to see this young lady play. To take their little girls to go see Catlin Clark play. And if they can't take them to see her play live, they're tuning in. They're finding a way to find Aya. I didn't even know Aya was a station. Ion every week Catlin plays. They say, man, we breaking another record on here on Ion. Every time we broke another record here on Ion. Ion. Catlin Clark is single-handedly making Ion relevant. Ion gonna have an NFL team. NFL games or something. They be like, Ion, how y'all got so big, Catlin? A million people are screaming to see Catlin. On Ion. I'm sorry, that tickled me. I'm sorry. Yeah, they get back professional. Saying Catlin on Ion. But I never knew. I was like, what is Ion? I was like, is that a new like a WBN, WGN? What is? I didn't know what Ion was. Catch the new Fever game on Ion. I'm sorry. I got the tickles on that one. That's funny. But real talk, Catlin is saving. Ion right now is killing it. I think the Ion is like, yo. Ion's like, hey, listen, Deja Leadue had 19,000 at TD Garden in Massachusetts, Boston Court, where the Celtics play. And guess what? No TVs. You had to pay. I can watch it because I subscribe to the WNBA, for the first time ever. And they put out an actual chart of all the things that Catlin is doing. He said, I number 109 or 110. Hey, listen, man. I never heard of Aya until this season. Like, I was like, you're watching the WNBA on Aya. And I was like, what is Aya? I was looking for it. Like, I don't even see it on my channel. What is Aya? Welcome to Aya. Catlin Clark. Hey, that's crazy. I ain't dissing Aya. Listen. Y'all should pick up the King Joe show. You know what I'm saying? We get people calling now. We get the calls and say, hey, y'all want the King Joe show? Holla at me, Ion. We can work a deal out. On Ion. I'm sorry. That tickles me. Man, but you gotta he's talking about 250 on Dish Network. Hey, I'll be honest, y'all. Before WNBA, when y'all watching Aya, I don't even know what comes on Aya. Is this like old channels? Is this old movies? What is it? Is this old series? Is it old series movies and stuff like that? Have no idea what Aya programming is outside of the WNBA. 0%. 0%. Do they have any other sports? I have no idea what Aya broadcast 0%. Like y'all obviously y'all don't know because y'all would have been said, King, well, my show comes on IL. Y'all ain't nobody said any of that. Y'all just like me. Y'all ain't heard of IL until the WNBA Catlin Clark came on the IL. But what we talking about, you need an outdoor TV, the antenna key. Oh, okay. I know. All right, that's what it is. I'm like, man, I ain't never seen it. Never seen it. But hey, I know it now. You know what I'm saying? They said they do have soccer in there. Okay, cool. All right. That's dope. That's dope. But man, listen, Catlin Clark is saving TV stations. Legitimately. Making TV stations great. That's why they hated on her. Listen, if you think that Dejanay Carrington wasn't throwing shots at Catlin Clark, and the fact that Catlin is on TV all the time, you out of your mind. You lost your mind. If you think that game when she talks about, oh y'all, we have to publicize our own game, that was with shots at Catlin Clark. That was shots at Catlin Clark in the Fever. Then they went out there and both teams shot 40%. Both teams were talking about it was a defensive battle. Come on, guys. Y'all had 19,000 people out there. Y'all went out there and shot 40% as a team. Oh, you get 62 channel. Sneaky Pete, where are you located at? Where you look? Come on. And even Ion wants some views. It's gonna make more people want to stay. Advertisers are gonna come in and say, "Hey, man, Ion just got 1.2 million off the Catlin Clark game. We want to get our products in front of these people." He's talking about Ion as an Adam. That's crazy, Charles. But that's what we try to say, guys. Listen, this is the Catlin Clark effect. This is Catlin Clark, and rather than people be like, all right, cool, she's growing the game, blah 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 blah. We gotta step our game up. We gotta make sure we're playing that exciting brand of basketball. They're trying to keep it the same. And that's why I disagree with Draymond at the beginning of the year, because Draymond said, Asia Winston is marketable. She's the face of the league. And I was like, man, what are you talking about? Hour right here. West Indy in the building. Hour in the building. All right, let's roll call. Where you from? Let's do a roll call. Hit me up with the roll call. We got Hour in the building. We got Indy in the building. Yo. They said the WNBA has no control over the networks. The networks control who they want to show. Yeah, I don't think they're like the NFL. The NFL, they got the game that they can put on to make the most popular game for the Sunday evening game, right? They got the floater. They got the float game. This one, the WNBA doesn't have that. Y'all ain't got that yet. Pompeii, Florida in the building. What's going on? Florida, FLA in the building. Man, all the states are represented. Let's go. Tampa in the building. California in the building. Yo, that's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Thank you guys so much. Please hit that like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. But what we're seeing a changing. And sometimes change is not comfortable. Right? Because a lot of times we get so caught up in what we have. We get so caught up in what we've been doing for so long that it's not comfortable. Right? It's not comfortable. And that's really, really an issue that we're having here, is that these players have been doing the same thing so long, they're not comfortable. Right? They're not comfortable. So at the end of the day, you got to make sure. Oklahoma in the building. What's up, Oklahoma? You got to make sure that everybody. Texas in the building. What's up, Texas? Idaho in the building. Let's go. Man, we going crazy right now. Thank you guys so much, man. That means so much to me, for real. For real. Humbly. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It's crazy right now. But what we're seeing is we're seeing a change of the guard. We're seeing a change of a guard, and we're seeing a difference. Do you remember WBL? Yeah, I remember WBL. Of course. Yes. Is that the new Ion? That's what Ion took? Was it on Ion? Oh man. No, man, we it's a lot of change has come. Right? But yeah, I remember WNBA basketball league. Yes, I do. Women's basketball league. And a lot of change has come. And they do need somebody that really can go. Now, they had tried to make some changes. Now, I have been seeing the commissioner for the WNBA a whole lot more. I've been seeing her a whole lot more recently. And I just think at the end of the day, you got to have some changes. They're gonna have some Kathy Engelbert. I've been seeing Kathy Engelbert a little bit more. They got to deal with this Derica Hamby situation. That has to be dealt with. And we're gonna see how that's dealt with, but that has to be dealt with definitely. Because you can't have, the big thing is women's body have a choice of what they do with their body, man. That's their choice. And if they decide, they want to start a family at any time, it's in the collective bargaining agreement that they're supposed to give them paid leave and all that. Right? It's in the collective bargaining agreement. That if you're pregnant, you're having a child, that you should have paid leave, and they should be able to that's collective bargaining. So that's why they allow her to sue. The arbitrators allowed her to sue because it was collectively bargained. And the only reason I know this, listen to me, guys, it ain't because I'm all deep in everything. The only reason I know this, because do y'all remember when Monica Minut got up there and she was talking about she went off for Stephen A. talking about when they was that talking about, she went off on Stephen A. about Caitlin Clark. And Stephen A. then was talking about she was saying 3 years ago they wasn't publicizing the WNBA. And the only reason I know about the collective bargaining agreement was because Aguma K, her sister who plays for Seattle, her sister works at ESPN. Aguma K sat up there, and 3 years ago we found the video clip that Stephen A. and First Take did talk about the WNBA because they had the big issue with Draymond Green saying when Lisa Leslie said that, hey, that the NBA players should not go to strip clubs and take up an offering to give to the WNBA. That was amazingly funny to me, right? She was like, yo, well, if y'all not go to the strip club a couple of days, y'all throw them 50s at us. I was like, you're not going to get men to throw these 50s at you if you're not twerking, Leslie. You got to twerk. We're not just giving you the money. You know what I'm saying? Those y'all ladies at the strip club are working very hard and diligently to get those dollar bill, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They're working hard to get that ching, right? They're working to get it. You can't just, y'all just give us the money so we can go play, right? Which they are doing anyway, but I'm just saying. And Draymond was like, nah, y'all got to have better people in your league. Y'all got to have better. Draymond was telling y'all 3 years ago. This is a true story. Draymond was telling them 3 years ago, you got to have better people running your league. The reason that you guys are not getting far, you're not doing anything, because the people running your league is trash. That was 3 years ago. Lisa Leslie said right there, told Draymond, hey, man, y'all need to kick in some more. And Draymond's like, wait a minute. And the NBA players should say, hey, it's a bad investment, because they've lost every year. Millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. And I told y'all it was a write-off. Those owners were writing the WNBA. Oh, man, hundreds of millions. Oh, that's a write-off. But they were taking money from the NBA. Never would happen in the NFL. Never would have happened. But the only reason I know about the Derica Hamby and that they had the pregnancy thing was Aguma K got on ESPN when they was going at Draymond Green, and Aguma K was bragging that they signed this collective bargaining agreement in 2019, 2020, something like that. They just signed the new collective bargaining agreement, and she was the WNBA vice president or the president or something like that. And one of the things that they were all proud of, one of the things they got was paid paternity and maternity leave. They were proud of that. This is on video. Like sometimes y'all just gotta go watch the videos and do the research. This is on video. And the next year, everything Hammonds go on with Becky with Derica Hamby. The next year. And y'all heard her tell about I did nothing wrong. Like Becky Hammond sitting there talking about, I did nothing wrong. Those are facts. I did nothing wrong. Well, then why did you get suspended? Why did you sit down for 2 games? But this has been going on for a while, and a lot of guys are like, yeah, I'm good. Not only guys, well, that's not true, because 11%, listen to this. Y'all not going to believe this. Listen to this. More men were watching the even now, more men watch the WNBA than women. It was only 11% of women watching the WNBA. And they wasn't even faithful. Not only were the men, the NBA players helping foot in the bill to keep the doors open, the number one consumer were men. The number one consumer now are men. I'm pretty sure the women are stepping up to the game. Right. They suspended her. Becky Hammond can say, I did nothing wrong. Becky, why did the WNBA suspend you? You got to answer them questions. You can't be witty in the damn third case pleading the fifth. I do not recall. Well, Becky, what happened with Derek Hammond? I do not recall. Man, that was in 2020. Yeah, I would recall. That was a long time ago. You know that y'all know how Woody was. I do not recall. Do you recall Color Deposit? I do not recall. Oh, Becky Hammond's in there. I do not recall. But that was collectively bargained. And the only reason I do that, thanks, Catlin. Because Monica Manut got up there and lied on national television that First Take had not given, was not promoting the WNBA like that. And Stephen A. Smith was saying, like, are you kidding me? We're the only show that was promoting. I don't know the other show that was promoting the WNBA. Stephen A. like, what other? Please name another show that talked about the WNBA like we do. You could also say your platform. Like, man, listen, dog. Listen, Stephen A. better than me. You know what I'm saying? I would have came with the next day and had the clip. Monica, you said 3 years ago we did it. Could we roll the clip? Stephen A's executive producer, because he definitely can do it. Can we roll a clip? This is 3 years ago. You were sitting up here, and guess who made their debut? And guess what y'all was talking about? The WNBA and they pay. Aguma K, you was sitting right there. Matter of fact, it wasn't no men on the panel. It was all women. I want to say L. Duncan hosting it. That's real talk. I need to look it up. I think it was L. Duncan hosting. If I'm wrong, excuse me if I'm wrong, but I think that was L. Duncan hosting. Boy, how times flies when you're having fun. But Caitlin Clark came through and changed the dynamic of the WNBA. They don't beat her. They don't hate on her. They don't haze her. They don't sit here and try to make her be the face of that. I ain't gonna say no. It's true. They try to make her be the face of DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. They don't took Caitlin Clark through all these changes. That is hilarious. They're taking Caitlin Clark through all these changes. And she keeps going through. That's why we root for her so hard. Somebody said, y'all be, what did Snake say? Snake said, what did he call it? Snake, what did you call it, Snake? Slate said, you be fanboying out. Yeah, we definitely do. We definitely be excited about the fact that she's still growing. She's still out here putting up numbers, and she's excited to watch. Excited to watch. And now she's putting herself in a position that now she's in the MVP race. If you sit there and say Caitlin Clark is not top 5 MVP, you crazy out your mind. It's so bad. Christy Size is now in the head coach of the year race, which is crazy to me. This is oh my God. I cannot believe I even said it. Like when I said it the other show, a dude was like, dude, I got a message. The guy said, man, you're the first person to ever say this. And I said, I know. He's like, hey, you're the first person to ever say it, but it's true. And I was like, I know, man. I know. As much as this Christian side disappoints me, the truth be told, Christian side is a coach of the year candidate. Christian side, coach of the year candidate. They got multiple awards that they can get. I think Aaliyah Boston could be most valuable, most improved player. There's a lot of awards Indiana could take this year. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of awards they could take this year. And it's, you know. I know they say we fanboys. I don't mind. I'm a fan. I tell you that all the time. Just don't think you're punking me now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, yeah, you know, I'm a fan of Caitlin Clark, but that don't mean it's punking me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no punking me now. Don't let the curly hair fool you. It's all man here. So like, but we strive for, like I said last time, we strive for love, peace. But every now and then you got a 2 pocket. You know what I'm saying? We can act like a gentleman and slug it out, or we can act like punk it out, whichever way you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Whichever way you want to do, we can go with it. I think at the end of the day, though, I think what Caitlin Clark brings is just absolute joy, absolute fire. We love the competition, and we love the competitive nature. We love the skill. We love the up-tempo of the game. And I think these are issues, and this is the issue I think too, that the older teams, the Las Vegas, the New Yorks, even Phoenix, definitely Phoenix. These are the problem that these older teams are having problems adapting to. Another thing that could be an issue too is this. Now, the playoffs may be different because the playoffs may slow down. The game probably will slow down. Right? The game will probably slow down in the playoffs. When you get the playoffs, it's probably going to slow down a little bit. But you still can run with pace. That's the only thing I be hating with Christy Size. And sometimes it's Caitlin too, though. Caitlin sits and she walks it up and she's analyzing the floor. I'm not mad at it, but I'll be like, yo, the pace is where y'all play at your best. And even Christy Size has started to say that, which I'm like, well, that wasn't what you were saying earlier in the year. Earlier in the year, Christy was saying we need to play with pace. Christy said we need to get the ball down low to Aaliyah and Alyssa, and then we run through the Alyssa, then they'll open up the shots and come out. And that has all changed. Christy Size is like, man, listen, we got to play with pace. Get Caitlin the ball. Hey, we get to play. Hey, and I listened to I was like, is that Christy Size? First of all, her voice came back. I was like, yo, I know Christy Size used to sound like she was smoking like 12 packs of cigarettes a day. Hey, when we get out, we gotta go ahead and we gotta get the ball in to AB, and AB is gonna run it, and we're gonna kick it and swing it around. And Christy Wallace is a dog. That's when she was smoking them drugs. Christy was on drugs. This is why I was smoking crack. We gonna go out of there. We gonna get out like Chris. What is she talking about? What is she talking about? What is he talking about? Man, listen, Caitlin did an intervention with Christian Size during the break. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark did an intervention with Christian Size during the break. Caitlin said that. She said, me and Caitlin had a talk. I was like, no, Christian Size sounds better. And me and Rehab said, yo, Christian Size, hey, Caitlin did an intervention with Christian Size during the break. Her and Lynn Dunn got together and said, hey, listen. Lynn Dunn said, I'm going to talk to Christy. I would talk to Chrissy. And they did an intervention with Chrissy. And like Catlin said, hey man, you either give him the ball or you gonna lose your job. You know what I'm saying? You give him the ball or you lose your job. You either sober up or lose your job. You know what I'm saying? Chrissy started talking regular then. Chrissy said, hey, we're gonna leave. Catlin said, hey, you either sober up or lose your job. Chrissy said, you know what? Hey, we're running with pace. We're running with pace. We're gonna get up and down. Get the ball to Catlin. Get the ball to Catlin. Get the ball to Catlin. Now, Chrissy Size, now you're a coach of the year. You're coach of the year candidate. Doing what we've been crying for you to do all year. Now you're the coach of the year candidate. Christy Newport Size. That's hilariously funny to me. That's hilariously. Amish Elvis was our Amish boy. It's been a while. It has been a while. Good to hear from you. Chrissy, I'm telling you, they came and did an individual criticize. You like, that's like, did you talk to Catlin? Said, we're going to talk, we're going to meet. She's like, we're going to meet in a couple of days, and we're going to talk to Catlin, and we're going to get together and figure out what it is we got to do. It's like, okay. Next time we got Chris was talking regular. Yeah, I talked to Catlin the other day, and we said we're going to push the pace. We're going to get over and down. We're going to get over and down. We're going to get the ball to Catlin. Now they go in the huddle. Chris Size used to try to run a play. And Chris Size will legitimately run a play with Catlin inbounding the ball, throwing the ball in to Erica Wheeler. This is the way that we're going to run Erica Wheeler, then we're going to try to get the ball to the Leah Boston. And Catlin is inbounding the ball. We like, what are you doing? You down by 3 points, and you got Catlin inbounding the ball. What are you doing, Chrissy Size? Well, what I thought was if we got AB the ball, she'd have a chance to hit that. Boy, my Chrissy Size is on point now. What I thought, we get AB the ball, we give her a chance to shoot, and win the game. Now, you know what they do now? They come in after the intervention. Lynn Dunn and Catlin had the intervention. They come in now. They be like, hey, we down here. She's like, hey, we need timeout. Everybody come here. Catlin on 3. 1, 2, 3. Catlin. Catlin on 3. 1, 2, 3. Catlin. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. Right? Y'all think I'm lying. Go look at the last interview. It was not this game, but the game before last. Kelsey Mitchell got hot. And Chrissy Size said, hey, I didn't even look at Catlin. Catlin, once Kelsey got hot, I let Catlin call the play for Kelsey. Catlin was already calling plays for Kelsey once she realized she was hot. And that's what I want her to do. I want her to do more of that. True story. Facts. Catlin was out there calling her own plays. That is fast. You know what I'm saying? That's hilariously funny though. The intervention, I'm telling y'all, that's what they say. Like, hey, the beginning can't. Hey, we gotta admit, Chrissy side, we kept saying give grace. She kept asking for it too. She's like, could y'all please just give me grace? This is new for me. It's new for everybody, but staff. We've never been here before. So if you would give us grace, we just need grace. We need to cut out the outside noise and have grace. And I was like, okay, I'm a Christian man, and I got love of Jesus in my heart. We're gonna give you a little grace, Christian, but hey, you keep messing up, you gotta get up out of there. Even God keep Lucifer out of heaven, You know what I'm saying? But that's what she said. Give her grace. And we gotta admit, Christy Size has come a long way. She got her first blowout. Now she got cussed out in the blowout, but it's okay. That's why I got mad. I told y'all last video. That's why I got mad at Noah Quinn. That's why I got mad at Noah Quinn. Because Noah Quinn came out to cuss Christy Size because Christy Size didn't know the correct she didn't know the correct way to act at the end of the game. She didn't know the correct way that you're supposed to run the team when they get blown out. I was looking at Chris, and I was mad. I was like, "You right, Noah Quinn? That's kind of Bush League." Then I thought about it. That's Chrissy Size. Chrissy Size ain't never blown nobody out before. She don't know that. She don't know the proper etiquette. What's the correct etiquette of a blowout? She ain't never had this. This is new to her. That's how Chrissy Size. When Chrissy Size whispered to Noah Quinn, she said, "Listen, this is my first time blowing out a team." It's my first time having a blowout. I don't understand when the play. When the players come out. You know what I'm saying? I was mad at Noah Quinn. Noah Quinn, you out there picking on the special person. You stop that. You know what I'm saying? But that's hilarious. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having fun, man. I'm just having fun. I'm having fun. Christy Sides, man. I took Christy Sides half a year to realize that Christy Wallace should not be playing. The Australian Liberty took them 2 games. The Australian Liberty took them 2 games. The third game, this is no lie. Third game, they came on the Liberty broadcast said, yeah, Australia decided not to start Christy Wallace. The Australian, the Olympics came, but the Olympics was qualified. They're like, the Australian coaches decided not to start Christy Wallace. I was like, it took Christy Sides half a year. You know what I'm saying? We had lost 11 games. We found out that Christy Wallace shouldn't be starting. You know what I'm saying? The Australian team do 2 games in the Olympics. They're like, Christy Wallace, we're going to need you to come over here by us. You know what I'm saying? And I could not believe the Olympics reported on that. Well, the Australian team has decided not to start Christy Wallace. Christy Wallace is a dog. Boy, let me stop. Okay, I'm done. Y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all got me up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm done. I'm just having fun now. I'm done. But that thing was hilarious. Caitlin, Christy Sides is worked her way because of Caitlin Clark to become you gotta say it, she's not a candidate for Coach of the Year. She's not a candidate. Deb, it's proper etiquette, right? If you get up by a certain amount of points, the other team, Noah Quinn called a timeout, right? They had went, they went crazy, man. Lexi Hull hit a couple of threes. Kelsey Mitchell hit a 3. Dunches hit a 3 and then a pullback jumper. Caitlin hit a 3. They were going berserk. The game was over. So Noah Quinn called a timeout. And normally during that time when the game is over, you take your starters out and you get your bench in. Now Caitlin was sitting up there doing this. That's when we saw what's her name come and push her. Like she walked up close and she tried to push Caitlin Clark. Did we have the video of that? We got that. Let me see if I can find that real quick. I got some cue. Hold on, I can see. Let me see if I can find it. But that's when Caitlin got pushed, and when Caitlin got pushed, that's when because they said they called a timeout. Caitlin should have went to the bench, but Caitlin was sitting up there getting the crowd involved. Why? Because Caitlin understands. This is what Caitlin understands that a lot of these other players don't understand. The fans are what's going to carry you. Caitlin understands that I need to come there and put on a show for the fans. Caitlin has that thing that Kobe had, Jordan had, the greats have, Steph had. She has that in her where it's like, hey, I know a lot of people spend their good earned money to come see me play. I need to make sure every game I'm putting on the show. Every game they get their money's worth. Every game. And that was what Kobe had. That's what Jordan had. That's what the greats have. They know every game people are spending their hard money to come see them play, and they want to put on a show every game. And if they're not putting on a show every game, guess what? If they're not putting on the show every game, guess what? They're disappointed. I'm looking for the push that we got around the world yesterday. Do we have it? Now Caitlin was wrong for this. This is hilarious. That's why I said Caitlin is getting comfortable. And Caitlin has like this dry sense of humor that's like very sarcastic and dry. But it's funny. It's like it's very sarcastic and dry. It's a dry sense of humor. It's very sarcastic and dry, but it's hilarious as a mug. Like, look at Catlin over here. Catlin over here tiptoeing to try to get in the fight. I don't know if y'all see this. This Catlin tiptoeing over there trying to get in the fight. And the coach is going to grab him. And they're like, hey, you gonna get suspended, girl. Nah, that's the thing. That's what we got to find out. Why didn't the other ladies get suspended for Seattle? This is the thing. That's something we have to understand. Why are the other ladies getting suspended in Seattle? See, that's the type of players that we talk about, man. Those are plays that we legitimately are excited about. All right, so this is what happened. See how she's amping up the crowd? She's amping up the crowd, but what they didn't show, I'm looking for, here it is right here. Here it is. Here it is right here. Here it is. She's walking, and they did not show the speed up, the bump into her. That's a technical. That's a technical foul at least. That's a technical foul. Now watch. She's cracking up. They called the timeout. She's walking out, and she speeds to throw a bow at her. That's a technical foul. You got to call that. You got to call that. And you got to call that. There's no place for that in the game. 0%. No place for that. That's why they got beat again last night. Atlanta beat the Storm last night. Atlanta. Y'all better watch out for the Dream. The Dream is fine. They starting to get a little healthy. Man, Ryan Howard's been balling. She had 30. Tina Charles 16. Alicia Gray 19-2. Ugh. Skylar Diggins should have been suspended. I mean, she should have got a T for this. This is a technical. So look, Catlin is not paying her any attention. And she kind of pushes her in the back. Why is this the issue? Why is this happening so much in the W? Why? It's like these women just think, I don't know. I don't understand it. Thanks, Greg. I don't understand it. Skylar Diggins should got a tech for this. Look. Kelly's not even paying her attention. Now look at Skylar Diggins. Now watch Noah Quinn. Look at Noah Quinn. Noah Quinn's pointing at Catlin like Catlin did something wrong. She's pointing at Catlin like Catlin did. And I think Noah Quinn really, let's be honest. Noah Quinn. You know what I'm saying? Noah Quinn really, this the thing. Because Noah Quinn thought that Catlin did that in Skylar Diggins' face. And that's not the case. Or she came over to her bench and did it. Right? And Caitlin's not paying you guys any attention. And Caitlin's walking out like, yeah, this is what we do. Kind of the same thing what happened with, Asia Reese at the championship game. I hate to bring that back up, but it's kind of the same thing. She's pumping up the crowd, having the crowd. Remember they thought that Catlin was doing that at the South Carolina Players You Can't See Me? And she was saying, I wasn't even doing that at them. I was doing that at the coach. And this is the same thing. Skylar thinking that she's doing that at the team. Skylar Diggins come to bump the girl. She ain't even paying y'all no attention. She talking to her. She does this every game they win. And she's only able to do it with one hand because she got brutalized by your team earlier. And the refs didn't call it. That's why she's only able to do it with one arm because the other arm was hurt. Referees. Oh, trash bombs. I promise they get the referees for the church league. But that's what happened. They thought that Caitlin Clark was showing up their team, and she wasn't. Caitlin Clark does that after every game that they win. She goes and pumps up the crowd. She does that, and then Aaliyah Boston on the way to the gym. Y'all know Aaliyah been balling. So I can give it to you, Aaliyah. You ready? Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, if you're an Indiana fan, you know what it's about. You know what it's about. Aaliyah knows what it's about. We know what it's about. But every game, but they're so in their feelings and they so want to get at her, or they so thinking that they're so vain that they think this song is about them. That's the WNBA, really. They're so vain that they think this song is about them. And we're like, no, it's not really not. And that's why Noah Quinn is like, oh, she's up here. She's She's out here doing this towards my team, and I need to go during the timeout. She's out here celebrate towards the team, and it's our timeout. That's really what the problem was. That should have been a technical foul, and then Skylar Diggins and Horton should have been suspended because they were off the bench during a situation that happened. And that's the WNBA is like, hey, you cannot be off the bench during the situation that happened. That's why Catlin earlier was play tipping like she's going off the bench because she knows. Now I say Catlin has a sense of humor. She's funny. Catlin knows that if she gets off the bench, that's why the coach grabs her and pulls her back. Because Catlin knows if she could keep going so far, guess what's gonna happen? They're going to pull off the bench. So then Catlin goes to the bench, and then Catlin starts saying, y'all stop crying. Y'all crying like little babies. I love it. I like Psycho Catlin. Psycho Catlin is great. Psycho Catlin is great. Psycho Catlin is so fun. Psycho Catlin. And I think what Catlin is going to understand, and I think Skylar Diggins Smith is starting to understand it now. Now watch, Skylar Diggins is gonna come out and talk about how she's been bullied and oppressed and all this other stuff by people online because of her own actions. Because of her own actions. I'm depressed. I'm down. Your own actions put you out there. Your own actions put you out there. Your own actions. We're not bullying you. We saying you lame for that. You lame for your actions. That ain't bullying. That's telling you lame for what you did. That was lame. That was a punk move. That's all. It's a punk move. We still love you, but that was a punk move. You lame for that. That's all. That's all we saying. But y'all say, oh, they bullying us and, I need to get the Angel Reese bully thing. They bullying me. That's not what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's not what's going on. What's going on is the fact that you guys are upset that she bust y'all tail. Y'all better than the fact that she put the W. She put up the W. She got the W. She got the W. That's why y'all upset. And this time they didn't let the lead go. They didn't let a 28-point lead or a big league follow. They actually closed the game the way they're supposed to close the game. Skylar Diggins Smith definitely, that's exactly right. Can you relate? Definitely. But now Caitlin Clark, now Christy Size, unbelievable as it is. Caitlin Clark is now in the MVP conversation. She's definitely top 5. Definitely top 5. You got to put her there. She's definitely top 5. And boy, I'm telling you, the rest of the WNBA is terrified. They're terrified. They're terrified. Caitlin Clark is in the WNBA. Is it the MVP conversation? I told y'all it was happening. Y'all, I don't know why y'all looked at me like I was crazy. Hey, if you get a shot, if you have not, please, I need you to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 1250. So please, if you get a chance, hit that subscribe button. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that subscribe. Case gets laid out his title. No, but it's the truth. Amish Evans, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It is the truth. The fact that these ladies, sometimes you gotta keep your decorum, understanding what's going on, right? Like keep your decorum, understanding of what's going on, what you have, what's in front of you, what's gonna happen for you, what can happen for you, how great things can go, right? I'm all for people busting Caden upside the head on the court, right? I mean, I ain't even really mad. Yeah, I am. But I ain't, just because I'm a fan, I ain't really mad with them being all that physical with her on the court, right? There's a part, some players play physical. What I have a problem with is the little bumps, the little you know what I'm saying, the shots that y'all take, just the little nasty stuff that's unnecessary. But then you have the audacity, Noel Quinn. Then you have the audacity, Noel Quinn, to talk about etiquettes and sportsmanship. When you tried to beat the girl up the whole game. Like, that's crazy. She a plus 75. All right, so okay. So she is so can't relate. Is that saying that she's in the race for MVP? So you now can actually place a bet for her to be an MVP. She said, I've hit the like and I am subscribed. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I definitely appreciate it. That means a lot to me. That means a whole lot to me. That means a whole lot. But this is what we see every night. And the W has to be. And look, we've even started covering Chicago games. We've even started talking about other teams and seeing what they're doing and watching how they're playing and seeing the outcomes of their games. And largely because we're really Caitlin Clark fans. But, hey, we want to be knowledgeable talking about other players. We actually scout other teams before they play Caitlin. And say, oh, this player is good. This is who we need to work out. This is who we watch out for. This is who they're probably going to put on defense. Why? Because we're invested. We're invested. It's not the regular W anymore, ladies. It's not the regular W. I want to play this little clip here, and then we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna play this last little clip. Here's on Gibbs Arenas. Here's Gibbs Arenas talking about if Caitlin Clark won the MVP. Now remember who said it first. Like, I need to take a poll if I should remember I told y'all that Caitlin Clark was the MVP. And I say and I made it announcement. I said I'm gonna be the first person to say this. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I said, hey, it's no longer a race for the Rookie of the Year. She's already got that sold up. What Caitlin Clark is going for now is MVP. Remember I said that? I said she's not even battling we was going back and forth with the Reese's Pieces. And we tell the Reese's Pieces, hey, she's not even battling you guys no more. Y'all not even relevant. Right now, she's going for the bigger fish. She's going for the Asians, the Stewies. She's going for the MVPs now. That's what Caitlin's going for. She's in that discussion where the Rookie of the Year is a moot point. Moot point. Now we're talking about, hey, MVP, Player of the Year. Player of the Year. Is that King Joseph? She's been in it for a couple of weeks. She was about fifth. Now she's second. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's true. It's true. I want y'all to hear what these guys are saying here. I'm going to play the clip. Hold on. I want y'all to see this.
Asia would probably have to.
Hold on. This is
what would have to happen for Caitlin Clark to pass Asia Wilson in the MVP race?
Asia would probably have to not play any more games this year.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
She's playing out of her mind right now.
I'm waiting on this. What you talking about?
She's playing out her
Don't hold no
mind.
punches against the WNBA players. Who's playing basketball out there?
Rashad, Asia Wilson
Plays on a
even
super
if,
team.
and she
Plays on a super team.
Performing Super
No,
League.
we said it here
But even
last
if it's
year
not- but
that
even
New
if-
York,
but
New
even
York
if-
and Vegas are super teams. Being on a good team the way she is, they won back-to-back championships?
yeah.
Back-to-back championships. Here comes this girl that's doing something different than what she's doing. Mm-hmm. She don't have none of the pieces that she has. That makes it easier for her to do her job. Asia can do her job with no pressure.
And
Caitlin has.
She can have
what do you
an
mean?
off night and they
Caitlin
still
has
win.
pieces. What are you talking about?
If Caitlin had pieces, it wouldn't be 7, it'd be number 3. She looks like a completely different player
They look like a completely different.
because she did the work during the All-Star break.
They.
Caitlin said, I don't want to do none of that. I'm going to the lab. I need to fix what's going on here. And now we see the difference. She's like, nah, I'm going to chase that MVP because ain't nobody f***ing with me.
That
She's
throws-
broken records
unanimous in
already,
12
bro.
games?
What are y'all talking about? She's broken WNBA records. What are y'all you discrediting her.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yeah, we are.
I mean, if
she has changed the game.
unanimous.
That alone as a rookie, think about this. A motherfucker sped up to try to bump me.
Oh God.
Ooh. Well,
I'm a rookie. You the vet. You know how fucking powerful I gotta be for you to have that type of animosity in your heart? Well, Caitlin is Jean Grey out there.
I can tell you this.
She's an Omega level mutant.
I love that. He said she's a level medical mutant. That's dope. He's right. And what can Leslie Brown say? She can't say anything. She had no comeback for that. She had no comeback from that. If Asia Wilson does not have to miss games, if she go continue playing like she played the other night with 15, 9 points and a -7, that's all she got to do, have a few more of those games. I mean, like, Asia Wilson fell off at the end. She ran out of gas. She ran out of gas. And Catlin didn't. Catlin didn't. It's obvious, and there's so many players, and the thing is, like somebody talk about Gil being a snake. The thing is, it ain't that he's a snake. He can't say too much because it messed up his brain. He can't sit there and say, yeah, you're right. Caitlin Clark is better than all them girls. You know, Sharon Swoops have talked so much. And we know Sharon Swoops is a little bipolar, but Sharon Swoops have talked so allegedly. Sharon Swoops, you know, Sharon Swoops is allegedly, Sharon Swoops is bipolar. You know, she might do a little book of sugar. But at the end, allegedly, the situation is this. Sharon Swoops talked about how everybody, and Leslie Brown tried to do, and this is the problem that we have. They sit there and say, Asia Wilson's a beast. She's killing it. And you be like, dog, but Asia Wilson has Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray, doggone 4 Olympians, young, 4 Olympians on her team, and she has a Hall of Fame coach. She's in the absolute perfect situation. She's in an absolute perfect situation. Caitlin Clark has Christy's size. That moves her up a little bit for the that moves her up a little bit for the get-go. She goes up a little bit just because she has Christy's size. Christy's size. Y'all gotta stop this. Stop it. Stop it right now. Y'all wilding. Y'all wilding. Ladies, I'm going to be honest, ladies, you're slip hanging. You're slip hanging. Y'all looking mad immature. Mad and immature. You know what I'm saying? Look at mad. And she's, because y'all want to downplay her as not being all that. And every time we turn around, she's breaking records to show that she's all that. She's breaking records to show that she's all that. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. And it's a new way of play. The game's changing. The game's changing. And people are mad that the games are changing. Y'all done gave Cheryl Swoops a new nickname, Cheryl Poops. Y'all wild for that. That's wild. The citizens, y'all the greatest. The citizens, y'all are the greatest. Thank y'all so much, citizens. Y'all are the greatest. Y'all call it Cheryl Swoops, Cheryl Poops. Cheryl Poops, listen, man, y'all ain't gonna have me do that. I am not gonna do that. Cheryl Swoops is a legend. A legend. We would not disrespect Cheryl Swoops by calling her Cheryl Poops. We're not going to do that here on the K. Joe Show. Oh, my God. You guys need to grow up. Just grow up. Come on. You guys need to grow up. But, yeah, we looked and we saw the Cheryl Poops podcast, and Poops podcast was sitting up there saying, yo, she gave credit to everybody. Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston. Oh, Leslie Hull. It was like Cheryl Poops. It was like, Poops, how can you sit up here and not call Catlin name? And we recognize it's on purpose. Then she had the audacity to come back and say, but you know what? Angel. I was like, oh, Poops. You know, it's like, oh, Poops. That's crazy. That's good. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting Cheryl. Her name is Swoops. Swoops. She's a legend. She's a legend. Gold medalist, champion. We would not be disrespecting Cheryl Swoops like that. We won't do it. But Cheryl Poops, you sit up here and you disrespect the Catlin and won't call her name. How petty is what has Catlin done to you, Poops? What has Catlin done to you? You gotta let us know what she's done to you. Why you hate her so? Why? Why? I really would like to have a conversation with Cheryl Poops and just say, hey, what is going on? What is going on? That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. I didn't understand that. I mean, she wouldn't even call her name. She talked about everybody else except Catlin. I was like, that is wild. Girl, don't you know she an MVP candidate? Let me ask y'all a question. And I want y'all to think about this as we get ready to go. I want y'all to think about this. Do y'all think that's why Kelsey Mitchell wants to leave? I don't think, listen, this is the issue, right? And I was doing some research on the Kelsey Mitchell issue. And I was listening to some cats talk about the Kelsey Mitchell and I doing some research. Now, Kelsey Mitchell has a chance to get a Supermax contract this year. But a lot of people have been saying, even Lynn Dunn said that she thinks that Kelsey Mitchell wants to experience free agency because she hasn't had an opportunity to do that yet. She hasn't had an opportunity to do that yet. So she wants to experience free agency. Which is wild. All I'm going to say is this. Kelsey, listen to me now. Now, I'm going to put my video. We got the love letter to Kelsey Wilcher coming. I mean, Wilcher, Lord Jesus. Kelsey Wilcher. Well, I can't talk now. Y'all got me messed up with the Poops today. The Poops got me. Kelsey Mitchell, man. Hey, we got Kelsey Mitchell coming up. The Poops ain't got me cracking up right now. Hey, got me cracking up. Shout out to all the people on Twitter. Twitter, thank you so much. Guys on Twitter, thank you guys for hanging with me. Let me tell them thank you. Boy, I'm getting tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. But thank you so much on X. Thank you guys. Thank you guys on YouTube. YouTube, y'all look crazy right now. Y'all crazy up with me late night tonight. Thank y'all for coming back. That means a lot. Y'all came back and rock with me tonight. But I think at the end of the day, we're trying to figure out what's the issue. Kelsey Mitchell is a very valuable part to this team. But I understand her saying, hey, I've been here. You know, we've lost every year. This is my first year getting some success and having this. And I can understand her kind of feeling some type of way too. Like, we don't know. We don't know. But we hope that it works out. She has a chance to get the Supermax. So we get the opportunity to offer her more than anybody else, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not mad if she is. I think she's marketing herself too. I think it's a great play. Great play. You know, I might be leaving. Here's 27. You know, guys, it might be time for me to go. 24. You know what I'm saying? The W. You know what I'm saying? You know, it might be good. Yeah, you know, sometimes, you know, I don't feel like it. It's like 27. You know what I'm saying? It might be time for me to go. Another W. Catlin hit me. I'm over it. Hey, you know, might be time, you know what she really saying behind. You know what she really saying, right? I think Lynn Dunn caught it. I know I caught it. I think she's Jeremy Maguire. Show me the money. That's what Kelsey Mitchell saying right now. Show me the money. That's what Kelsey Mitchell is saying right now. Show me the money. That's all Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell said what CeeDee Lamb said. Show me the money. You know what I'm saying? She go there and shoot another three. I'm about to, after the game, she just go 27. I love it here. Whenever they start saying, I love it here and I really want to spend the rest of my career here, that means show me the money. That's AKA show me the money. That's what Kelsey Mitchell said. So I want that super max. And she has a right. Like Kelsey Mitchell, listen. Listen, Kelsey Mitchell, listen. If I was Lynn Dunn, I would cut Erica Willer and give you her salary. Half her salary too. You know what I'm saying? Half go to you, half go to Catlin. No, it'd be a third. Third go to you, third go to Catlin, third go to Aaliyah. All right? Make sure y'all three are happy. Make sure y'all are all happy. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all do know. And I understand why Kelsey Mitchell might be feeling some type of way because Erica Willer is making more money than Kelsey Mitchell. Which is fascinating. How this happens, I don't know. But Kelsey trying to get a super max. We're going to get Kelsey, you got it. I think Catlin still be on a rookie for the next 3 years. Aaliyah next 2 years. Delissa next 1 year left, maybe 2 years left. Delissa Smith might be the person out, though. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This might be it for Delissa. I think Delissa's. I'm surprised. I thought Delissa might be. Y'all talking about who should they trade. I thought Delissa Smith might have been the one that they got rid of and traded. But I think if Duntis was in shape, like a lot of people say they don't like Duntis, I just think Duntis is out of shape. She was hurt. She's coming off injury. She's out of shape. She got to get back in shape. If Duntis was in shape and Finn Balor was in shape, I think you could kind of pull. Now that it kind of makes Delissa Smith a little bit disposable. But I like Delissa Smith too. She said move up. That's a great idea, Amish. Move Erica Willer to coaching. Give Kelsey Mitchell a bill. Give her some money. Give her a little cash. Throw a little back in. Make her feel welcome. Let her know that she's appreciated. Throw a little bit. All the salary caps should go up, especially with the new deal kicking in next year. So they should have more money to kind of allow us out. Even Catlin was talking about the money the other day, talking about how bad their money was. She's like, we can't afford to do that stuff. Even Catlin was talking about that. She's like, man, that. I was like, oh, Catlin, that's true though. That's true. They don't get money. They don't get paid anything. Man, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Willer and Wallace must go. Make more now. Asia. Duntis strike I like. Duntis is smooth. If you watch Duntis play, Duntis is smooth as wine. She's just out of shape. She got to get in shape. Like I said last video, I think you could tell by the way she's kind of sitting her screens and stuff. Remember when Aaliyah Boston was out of shape at the beginning of the season? And we was like, Aaliyah's trash. I had really watched Aaliyah play since South Carolina. I didn't watch her play since South Carolina. I was like, man, she don't fell off. I thought she was the rookie of the year. They come to find out she was just out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of shape. Now she out there doing her thing. Pow, 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 pow. I'd have fell in love with it now, Lee. I'm sorry. It's kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's gonna be something I be doing with my girl from now on. You know what I'm saying? We both putting it down, and I hit that touchdown, I get that, and then we go, pow, 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 pow. It's a W, it's a W. Thank you guys for watching the King Joe Show tonight. Y'all have a fantastic morning, night where you are. Man, thank y'all so much. It's been my pleasure to sit here and to chat and have you guys. I told you I was coming back tonight. Y'all didn't think I was coming because I was running a little late. Man, it took the DNC forever to finish their thing. It took them forever. I was trying to be very responsible. And I know the DNC is is a lot more important than what I got going on. To see who we voting for in this country. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, cool. I'm going to wait till the DNC go off. Then I'll come on. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure I don't want to be a distraction. from y'all seeing who y'all should vote for, who y'all shouldn't vote for. That's gonna be interesting. So that's why I was a little bit late. I came on a little late. Hey man, good night to everyone, to all you guys. Sneaky Pete, to Can You Relate? C-Man, the crew is in the building. I'm Miss Elvis. Man, thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Sarah, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Charles, I thank you guys so much. Greg, I appreciate you guys so much. Sarah, thank you for the ad. I thank you. Debbie, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it so much. It means a lot to me, guys. I just want to say thank you to each and every person. Sneaky Pete, I want to say thank you so much for hanging in here with me tonight. Late night show tonight with the King Joe, man. John Park, yo, thank you. California in the building. Charles Stevens, I appreciate it. Listen, on behalf to E, my producer, to Guard Snake Mentality, thank you for joining Guard Snake. I appreciate you. Listen, to E, the producer, to my moderator, Steven, to everyone, man, y'all have a fantastic night, fantastic morning. I enjoyed you guys so much. You guys keep doing what you're doing. Stay safe. It's crazy out in the world, but listen, it's a lot of love that we got to put out in the world too. Oh man, we leave it with a super chat. Oh, we leave it with a super chat. Look at the Lord. We got a super chat. Hit that horn. Hit it loud too. I want you to hit it loud. Hit it loud and proud. And I hope you guys have fun tonight. We'll leave it with a super chat tonight. This comes from Debbie. She said, Debbie, hippo character with stars growing in his eyes, pumping his arms in the air with the word hype pulsating above him. That's beautiful. What are we describing to Debbie? Is that me? That's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful, Debbie. I don't know what you're describing, but it's dope. Debbie, thank you, man. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for the super chat. That means so much to me, guys. It helps the channel go on and help us do what we do. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys so much. Y'all have a great, great night. Y'all be good. Mark, thank you so much.
Welcome to America.
Big lights, big stars, big dreams, big cars, big truck. Yeah, we rolling real clean. Big job, big house, big home. Rolling kitty paint, and he sitting on chrome. It's the life that we live. Everybody trying to be a pill. Stack paper, get your money long. Call us in city for the city we put on. Poor getting poor, richer getting richer. Middle class folk, they ain't in the picture. Get rich or die trying, that's the main goal. Blowing money fast, whatever goes.
Hey,
whatever
if you're on
goes,
X,
Lord knows.
hey, all my people on X, if you're on X, man, give me a thumbs up or something like that. Let me know who you are on X watching. I'd like to thank you too for taking time on X, man. The viewers on X, if you're on X, man, just let me know. Drop a line, let me know who you are, so we can. Thank you for watching. Also, thank you for taking time to spend time with you. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a good night, okay?
Real talk, homie, you irrelevant. But let me switch it back. Get in focus, America. Please take notice. Big lights, big stars, big dreams, big cars, big truck. Yeah, we rolling real clean. Big job, big house, big home. Rolling kitty paint, and he sitting on chrome. It's the life that we live. Everybody trying to be a pill. Stack paper, get your money long. Call us in city for the city we put on.
Dealer, turn whole dealer. America smoke switch, not promote the healer. America provoke caterpillar. Speaking on the realer, at every given moment, anybody can be a killer. Think he's a forgiver.
France, it's your job, France Galahad. You gotta be talking about Sarah Poops. It's all your fault.
Flowing like a river to the hope of America to make the devil quiver. Wait the dead thriller, but not in vanilla. In the ring like a lead, but with Holy Ghost vigor with an extra clip of scripture. Squeezing on the trigger, got the devil on his tail, bouncing like Tigger. America, will ya take time to hear the word of the gospel, facing like a mirror. Things will get clearer when the devil don't steal ya. America do it big, but God do it bigger.
Big lights, big stars, big dreams, big cars, big truck. Yeah, we rolling real clean. Big job, big house, big home. Rolling kitty paint, and he sitting on chrome. It's the life that we live. for the city we put on. Big lights, big stars, big dreams, big cars, big trucks. Yeah, we rolling real clean. Big job, big house, big home.
If you don't mind, you can go to the shop, to the merch store, and get a Kingdom Citizen t-shirt. Get a Kingdom Citizen t-shirt. Let them know you're proud to be a Kingdom Citizen and a sponsor of the King Joe Show. Thank you so much. If you buy a t-shirt, you become an official sponsor of the show. Hey. And we definitely broadcast you as a sponsor of the show if you get a Kingdom Citizen t-shirt. So if you get a chance, go to the store and get a Kingdom Citizen t-shirt. We appreciate you so much.
Let's start sitting heaven. Thank you, God. Listen, so God loved you so much that he sent his only begotten son. And all we want to do is just offer him to you. He's here to save you. Will you let him in your heart? You are the next generation.